I'm looking at you guys now and I'm thinking that since I was 7 years old, I wanted one thing out of life, one dream, and that was to become a blue ball and a Springbok rugby player. I'm sure most of you share that dream in one way or the other. Some might want to play for the Lions, the Stormers, hell, even the All Blacks. I'm not here to judge. And then some here have actually lived that experience, you know? But for me, I always pursued it relentlessly, primary school, high school, 2 years in varsity. I just didn't have what it takes. I couldn't perform at this level at the end of the day, so I threw myself into my studies. I studied BIS Multimedia, and then I did my honors, where I learned about virtual reality, and then I did my master's, where I specialized in virtual reality. All I wanted to do was figure out a way how I can contribute to the sport that I so dearly love at the end of the day. Now, if you look back in history, and you look all over the world, the best coaches in the world are always looking for that little edge, that little defining moment that will put them ahead of their opponent to take the win. Stuff that other people have never even thought about. Think about Jake White, you know, the head coach 2007 Rugby World Cup. He brought in Dr. Sherylle Calder to teach the Springboks, train the Springboks' eyes, not their bodies, their eyes, in reaction time and peripheral awareness, as well as decision-making under fatigue. Then you look at Rassie Erasmus right now. He built a tool called Outfox. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos on Facebook with the PlayStation remote and everything, where the players get to control avatars and run through plays over and over and over again to burn that into their memories before ever stepping foot on a field. That's literally gaming. Console gaming needs game preparation, and it is working. I mean, back-to-back World Cups. I mean, come on. I mean, you can't get more proof than that. So that's the progression we've seen, training eyes instead of bodies, and now simulating stuff on a screen. And now we have to ask, where are we going from here? What's next? Now this is where this thing comes in. This is a MetaQuest 3. It takes you off of the screen and onto the field. All of a sudden, in this demo you're going to see today, you're the fly-off. And as the fly-off, you see the defensive line rushing at you. You have to make a call at the right time or risk losing the ball and getting tackled, not scoring the try. It's real pressure, real speed, no reset button. This is what we have built at Many Worlds. This is Flyhalf Vision, and this is the next step in that evolution. Now, what you guys are going to be experiencing here today is just the core of what makes this work. Decision-making under pressure. This is the first generation prototype, meaning a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches, a lot of 3D models that do what they want every now and then. But it's the foundation, okay? It's the foundation to build something bigger. What you guys are going to be experiencing today is something that only a handful of rugby teams all over the world have even begun to explore. So this is pioneering stuff. This is cutting edge territory that you guys are a part of today. So how does it work? Well, first things first, you'll be putting on the VR headset, right? You're going to be placed in the body of the fly-off. You're going to see the scrum off. I coded him to do a little Faf de Klerk pass like this. You're going to see him, he's about to feed you the ball. When that ball comes to you, you're going to have to catch it, of course. And just like in rugby, timing matters. So you're going to have to catch it with these two little buttons. You see where my middle fingers are? You're going to have to press them simultaneously and time it correctly to catch that ball. And just like in rugby, if you don't show where your hands are, that scrum half is going to pass that ball on the ground. If you hold your hands here, it's going to pass it there. So the scrum half is passing where you are showing him to pass. So you catch the ball, right? Now you're running forward. The defensive line is rushing at you. Now, depending on the level you've chosen, we've got blitz, drift, and rush. Okay? Depending on the level you've chosen, you have 3 options available to you. This is where it gets tricky. You have to read that defensive line. You have to see who's running slow, who's running too fast, who's drifting wide, and you have to get your guy into the gap or get yourself into the gap. Okay? So depending on what you read, depending on what you see on the field, you decide, okay, I'm going to kick. If you want to kick, you're holding both triggers. Remember, you have to hold both triggers, otherwise you're going to drop the ball. But if you want to kick, you release both triggers and you'll kick the ball. If you want to pass to your inside center, you do a pass motion. Keep it very gentle, because otherwise you're going to pass wide. So literally just a little smooth motion. And release the triggers at the right time. You have to release those triggers, otherwise you're going to keep that ball in your hands. Or you can pass wide, then you have to do a powerful pass like that, release the triggers as well. Then we've got a fun one, a dummy pass. where you don't release the triggers, but you really have to sell it and pull back, like a regular dummy, because you want the fly off to fall for it, then you're going to go score the try. Then lastly, you can decide to take the tackle. But just a tip for this prototype, that is never the right call. So don't get tackled, try and do the other things rather. Another important point that I just said as well, once you've caught that ball, don't let go of the triggers or you'll drop the ball, just like normal rugby. And then lastly, the moment you get close to the defensive line, a slow-mo mechanic will kick in to give you an extra 3 to 4 seconds to make your call. Don't wait too long or you will get tackled, okay? So now we all know rugby and we all know we're only as good as the guy standing next to you, right? We are building this with you, not just for you. So once you've done your demo and everything, I would love to hear what you think, where you see this going, the potential you see in your position or in your field or whatever. So we can really build something truly amazing here together. But now, all of those niceties aside, we can get going. I will kick us off with a very quick demo, and because Okay, cool. So just a FYI, this is a stationary experience, guys. So if you're going to try running, you're going to hurt yourself, eh? I know you all are fast, but please, this is a stationary experience. Cool, can you all see the screen? It's loading. So now, let me just get the volume on. So we're going to kick it off with the rush defense. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try blitz defense. And there you go, gents. As easy as that. So, now the next question. Who wants to go first? Where's the fly-offs in here? Do we have a fly-off?